Hey guys, Finlox here, back with our blind playthrough, semi-blind playthrough of Prey. Jack's distracting me because he's like right there, and I'm sure he's about to jump up on the. What are you doing, Jack? Do you want to? You could get in my lap if you wanted. Before you jump down immediately again, we could. This could be a thing that you do. Do you want to do this? Here, come on, you crazy man. Well, while I'm trying to coax him into getting into my lap, we could talk about Ozempic real fast because someone asked me about that. And see, here he comes. So the way, I did respond to his comment, but I feel like probably not as well as I could have. So what it basically is going to end up being like, he asked the comment, and this is going to get published probably in like a month or a month and a half or something like that. So I'm sort of responding a little bit late, but let's just do this real fast. So, okay, so Ozempic, while I'm dealing with Jack being all crazy right here, it's basically medication. So this is just what I've learned a little bit about it. Not, I'm not a doctor or anything. This is not medical advice, but I mean, you could read about it yourself. You don't need me to tell you, but it's basically a diabetes medication. At least that's what it was initially for, or is for. But now a lot of people are using it for weight loss, which I mentioned it in response to Manny, one of my cats who's diabetic, because they have a pill for cats that's very similar. It's not the exact same drug, presumably because cats react different biologically, right? Their blood sugar processes are different, and how their body handles blood sugar is different. So, you were so cute, Mr. Jack. But Ozempic is, yeah, it's for weight loss, or it's for diabetes, but people are using it for weight loss because it's really good for that. But I'm super suspicious of medications in general. And so, because you have these things, and like, so Plavix, you basically have Plavix. It's a medication for your heart. It's to help with, it's like a super aspirin. It's a, I think it's antiplatelet. It's what they typically call blood thinner, but it doesn't actually thin the blood. It helps your, if I don't remember, there's like different medications, but I think this one prevents platelets from being made in your body, if I'm remembering right. And so the reason I bring that up is because they typically give it to people with heart problems, right, to help prevent blockages in the coronary arteries. But the problem is, they give it to everybody and everybody takes it. And the reason I'm so suspicious of medications is because as we get old people age and they develop a bunch of symptoms that you're like, man, that sucks. I don't want to get old. But maybe it's due to the medication, right? So Plavix, since it basically damages the platelets or prevents them from being made, it causes you to bleed more often. And that leads to a lot of problems that people don't typically look at in the long term. A way to think about it is what would happen if like every day you gave yourself paper cuts all over your body, right? I'm not even talking about Plavix here, but I'm just saying, what would that do to you as a person if every single day you did paper cuts everywhere, all over your skin, and then the next day again, more paper cuts just everywhere? Over time, that would change your skin, and it would probably change your whole body. Like, I imagine you'd feel, you'd probably have a like higher stress response, more cortisol in your blood, like, just you would change as a person. Well, these medications do something similar. They don't just affect the one part of your body, they affect your whole body. And no one really thinks about that, and they especially don't think about the minute changes that happen every single day over time, over the rest of your life, right? So you get these people, these old people, and their skin is so thin to the point where you touch them, they bruise, or you pet them like this and their skin pulls off, um, because it's so damaged. And that's the thing. I was like, man, it sucks being old. And everyone around me, doctors, nurses, whatever, was like, man, it sucks getting old. And then one nurse, would you move, Mr. Jack? You were right, literally standing in front of the screen and the microphone and everything. One nurse that I worked with, she was like, no, that's because of the Plavix. I don't remember the generic name. But yeah, so taking that over the course of your life damages your skin so much that it basically becomes like tissue paper, like super, super thin. And so that's why a lot of these drugs, I just, they're like, oh, Ozempic, it's a new drug for diabetes. And I'm like, okay, instantly suspicious, but whatever. Right. And then people started using it for weight loss. And I was like, now my internal like red alarms are going off, because weight loss is one of those things that, especially for your animals, it's like a significant sign of serious illness, disease, death, very, very bad. And so for a drug to do that, everybody's like, la, 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 it's so great. I want to lose weight. Let me take this drug. And it's like, no. What is it doing to your body to cause your body to just dump weight? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thought. And Ozempic especially does a lot of really interesting things. Whether that's good or bad, I'll leave that up to you. But very, very crap. Very interesting stuff, and it's I'm screwed. I see. Oh, wrong button, dang it. Oh. I'm glad it only hurts me and not my suit. Okay. Ah, yeah. That's the wrong frickin' button. I can't type. My god, can you imagine doing typing of the dead? C again? See, it's like, oh, you don't know what the C button is? Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, so Ozempic does some interesting and horrible things, and, so, like, it stimulates, there's a few things that it does. One, the main thing that it does, we're gonna go over and we're gonna get that turret. The main thing that it does is, have I even taken these stairs before? Why the audio sting? Anyway, one of the things that it does is basically slow your, oh yeah, can we get up there? We can. What is in there? Let's go peek our head that way. So one of the things that it does is it, interferes with your intestines' ability to absorb, I guess, just in general. And so the problem with that is, let's check this out first. And so people look at that and they're like, yeah, that's great. It's, sugar, it'll help me with Am I gonna fall? No, I can. I'm good. We're good. Maybe. See, that feels like not good, but whatever. Well, hey, buddy. Oh, glue cannon. All right. Where does this go? Oh, radiation crap. Well, What do you mean radiation? From where? Oh, from, well, yeah, of course, from the cystoid, but where is that? Did I not even go into there? Huh. Okay, well, I guess I can. I guess we can now. Where is my... There's still a cystoid. Okay. Oh, carry blocked because... Right, so it interferes with your body's ability to, where'd the thing go? Probably in there somewhere. Anyway. Your body's ability to absorb, and that, you know, maybe on itself that's not a problem. Or maybe by itself that may not be a problem. It may be a problem. But, movie poster. Yep. But, yeah, anyway, let's, oh, I bet you can jump on those things, too. Yeah, anyway. We'll do it. What the heck, dude? The audio sting. Anyway, so, the problem is, I think at like a rate of 0.1%, it becomes, the malabsorption, right? Where it's, your body's not absorbing stuff properly. That becomes permanent in, 0.1% of the time. Which is, you're like, oh, 0.1%, that's not much. But that's like 1 out of 1,000. So, what does that mean for... going forward. F. Just hit all the buttons all at once and see if that works. Oh my god, this sucks. That is crap. That is crap. That is, yeah. Ugh. like, come on. F. F. Yay.
Dr. Yu.
Oh. Yep. No, see, I'm trying to drop it. I could throw it. What does that do? Oh. Okay. Can I not, Perfect. I'm gonna aim for this, and hopefully I don't take damage by falling. Excellent, beautiful.
Hello.
So, I mean, that's just like one of the things that it does. Messes with your abilities, your body's ability to absorb nutrients and stuff. And it's like, that's not the only thing. It can actually, because it stimulates you, you probably need to put them both, like, here.
Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal. Power load. Nominal. Action.
Yeah, one of the other things that it does is, it stimulates your pancreas to produce more insulin, which is a problem because if your pancreas, like if you're diabetic and it's already diseased or whatever, then stressing and making a diseased organ work harder is never good. But also, it can actually, even in a healthy person, it can damage the cells that produce insulin. And if you have diabetes, it can turn you from type 2 to type 1, because type 1 is your body just can't produce insulin. But if you're taking it for weight loss, and all of a sudden it damages your pancreas to the point where you can't produce insulin, now you're a type 1 diabetic. And just, it can also damage your kidneys, and it does all sorts of other things that we don't know what the long-term effects are, and maybe we'll never know, or will be covered up. So it's like, just be super, careful.
Welcome, everyone. We've made an amazing achievement. As of 12 hours ago, we have broken the 8,000 Euromod mark. 8,000 Euromods. Sharing skills, abilities, improving the quality of life. And you are to be congratulated. You are the ones who made this all possible. And congratulations to my dear brother, Morgan, who is left for Earthside to assist in marketing efforts with the TranStar Board of Directors. So, let us toast to TranStar, to the Neuromart, and the future. But what is success if it can't be shared? Let me introduce a few of our employees, none of which had any musical talents until yesterday, except Chief Show, who I'm told has a lovely singing voice. Sky, Danielle, whenever you ladies are ready.
Actually, so even then, it's not internally consistent, right? Because this is 3 years from the point that, well, no, okay, that might actually be all right, because they went back to when Morgan first joined the company. That was the simulation they set up in the fake apartment. But it sounds like that's a pretty recent thing. They're like, oh yeah, Morgan left. It must have been within a week, right? Because there's still stuff. Because there's still emails from Morgan's secretary, right? So it had to be recent. So it's just a little weird, like Alex kidnapped Morgan or whatever, but that must have been a recent thing. Anyway, whatever. All right, so let's do this and yeah. There we go. Thermal absorption. All right, cool. Shoot him. Oh, well. Okay, anyway. Oh. Wait, what? It's very strange. It's very strange that the thermal ones... Okay, so yeah, let's do... Well, okay. I should have saved. I didn't think about it, but I should have. I'm surprised that the thermal ones are more... crap. Oh, I guess we could have... X. And there's my jack, baby. The thermal ones are more resistant to weapon fire than the ethereal ones, which is that is odd. And then of course they all like knock them over, You know what I mean? That's a bit silly. Well, I know what that is, because there's actually a technopath. But that's the weird thing, like, it's outside? We don't need to go in there. We don't need to mess around with the theater yet. We're gonna deal with that first. Do we need to listen to the Alex's playback again? Probably not. We'll hack it first, and then we'll throw it over. Okay. F. Yes. Perfect. All right. I don't know if landing on him makes him die or hurts him or whatever. Wait, hang on. That's an alarm panel. Well, but it's not... It's an alarm. Where... Let's do this first. Wait, hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Drop it right there. Repair it. Okay. Alright, so we got deployed. I wonder if, I mean... Oh, come on. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. I wonder if, I don't think the combat focus helps us. Shoot it. Okay. Did you get it? Nope, it's still... Hell yeah. Is it just gonna stop, or is it gonna... Oh no, it's still playing. Oh, hello. I saw something. I saw some little eye thing appear. Well, that was good. We got, you know... I still hear things. No, not Tizzy! I must be losing my mind, says the Phantom. You know, actually, I wonder if they're in the theater. They shouldn't be, so they have to be up there. I mean, I hear it, though. This makes no sense. Let's go... Okay, hang on. Where are we? We are... Hmm. I mean, could it be in one of these? Could it be... Like, maybe we'll go downstairs, we'll find more enemies down there? Let me save real fast. Since we have successfully beat it. And I think actually since we were standing right next to the turret, it didn't tilt or flip over or anything, because... Jack Baby! How are you, Mr. Jack Baby? Let's check out the... No, you know what? Let's check out this first. What is it, Jack Baby? Mr. Cat. See, here he comes. Come on. He never wants to jump into my lap. He wants to jump. Well, of course he does. He wants to jump because then I do this. I pick him up, give him a little kiss on the side of his belly, and then we pet him a little bit. Yep. Right, Mr. Jack? Yeah. Oh, you're so good. You can't see his tail, but it is whipping back and forth. Yep. Yes, sir. You are such a little good baby. Okay. You are a good baby. Gotta wiggle the tail. See? Wiggle the tail. Oh my goodness. Just like that. Yep. Watch out, Mr. Jack. Okay. Back to the game, hopefully. Alright, so... Again, I mean, we're... Would you lay down, crazy man? See, it's very odd. Because we're not triggering anything. Is it stuck in the floor or something? Like, it just doesn't make sense, Jack Baby. Unless you have to... I mean, I don't know, maybe it's on the 3rd floor. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, so here is... Alright, so first things first. Oh yeah, we have the, actually, that's a great point. We have the turrets. We may as well use them. Yeah, and I realize, like, the turret thing does not make sense.
Error log submitted.
I guess
Dedicated auto-droid version
we're gonna
0.6 online.
we're gonna do the turret thing where you move one forward at a time. Yeah, I was like, well, you can have a turret build or something, but that wouldn't make sense. Even the Neuromods, like leverage, the skill of leverage, does not make sense either, you know?
Ready to scan. Scanning target error. Insufficient type and material found. Standing down.
Okay. Is it because I'm crouched?
Sensor reset.
That didn't... I don't know what the hell was happening there, because... Like, I didn't throw it on my own. I picked it up and then... You're so cute, Mr. Jack. Your butt is in the air, though. Have I told you that you have a cute little booty? Maybe I have. Rising Stars. Antonio Frolka. I don't know if I've read this. Yeah, I think I have, though. That's fine. Alright, so hold your reservation scanner. Welcome, Morgan Yu. How do we turn off the... You know they're rich because they're using the, old school... Oh, we gotta go in there, though.
Ready to scan. Proximity sensor reset.
They're like, oh, you can't do film? You're not rich enough to do actual film? You poor child. Or whatever, you know? Alright, so let's take the glue cannon. Take that stuff. Good. Bash this out. There we go. Good job. Good job, me. What did you see there? Huh. I do say that I like that. Swipe your tracking bracelet. It says knock 3 times with a wrench or something, was what they said, right? Nothing in here? Well, okay. I'm just gonna put these right here. We'll just leave them. Because if they're out, right? If they're deployed, they get destroyed. If they're not deployed, they're safe. You know, so you can use them later. It's kind of bullshit that they just straight up destroy them. Okay, just wanted to see if there was anything behind it. The answer appears to be no, so alright, cool. Well, you know. Alright, next. Next what? Could go up. Do we go up? What? Where? Okay. Why did, where did that thing come from? Okay. Well. Works. Works for me. We'll just give it a second to... Yeah, see, it's very strange. I'd been hearing it. Maybe it finally got unstuck. And a fried hard drive. How's our inventory doing? Oh, it's full. It's full of things. Right on. What do we want for our next neuromod, honestly? I don't know. More of those probably would be good. We could always do wrench damage, because I use that a fair amount. Sneak attack damage, that would be good. Mobility might be good. Stamina only really seems to be important for the wrench and or the running. Health, probably always good. Thermal resistance, eh. Organic enemies continue to burn for several seconds. And they say that organic enemies as if you're fighting more than just Typhon, you know? I mean, you're fighting as if you're fighting people. Maybe that was in the plan originally. This might actually be good. I wonder if this works on the techno... Excuse me, the technopath? Phantom that will fight for you. Phantom shift. Fear resistance. I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not super enthused about really any of these, but probably do the sneak attack. That might be key. Not super great or health. Yes. All right, let's turn in. You know, it'd be nice because I'm pretty sure that's the number. It'd be nice if for the treasure map stuff. If it would write it down like the code stuff. That's... we have 20 of those, so let's turn these in as well. And then we'll want to use extra firepower, yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Oh, that does have the longest range. Understandable, but a bit disappointing. I thought I'd be able to shoot it farther when I was going after that telepath. Gotta say, though, that's pretty cool. That's, pretty cool that, it takes fall damage. And that fall damage seems to do a lot. See, again, we're hearing stuff. Okay, anyway. 3, 4, 1, 9. Surprised that dude doesn't get elevated. Hey, buddy. No. Well, it even has little dents in it. That's adorable. Excuse me. Really? No mimics? Maybe that's what I was hearing. Okay, what do we got? Morgan, you. Let's save here real fast. It's kind of annoying. I feel like I'm just crawling my way through this game. Guest suite. Alex, you. I want to try... Do you think... Let's see. Is it still a sneak attack if you mindjack them? The answer is yes. Is that all? Is there more? Oh, I'm covered in goo. Okay. That seemed to work pretty well. Okay, what do we got here? Sales folder. Excerpt from TranStar Sales Marketing Internal Memo by Peter Laney. I don't think we have to worry too much about the side effects from what I gather. A little pinprick. Wait, hang on. Memory loss. Yeah, we've read this before. Okay. Coffee table, the bourbon. I could go for some bourbon, but I've been good lately. Basically given up alcohol, which does make me happy, actually. What? I think there was supposed to be a sink that didn't load in right there. Also, they have the weird toilet. It's like the child's toilet. Like, because the weird hinge. I don't know. And the cup is broken. Oh no. It smears. A banana in the nightstand. Uh-oh. Watch out, amazing atheist. What about this? Nope, that's the TV thing. Again, socks. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like a temperature control, but, you know. Alright, Alex, you... Yeah, we're not going to be able to get in there. And there is no other way in, I'm reasonably certain. And that's one of the things that is kind of annoying, because they're like, oh, it's an immersive sim. It's like, well, but it's an immersive sim only in terms of specific doors have other ways. Okay, how many mimics are in here? But it's not going to pick up... It doesn't pick them up sometimes, which is annoying. Alright, well, let's start rifling through things. You can't pick up the pillows. Very odd. And there's no secret compartment in here, but... Is there something up above? No. It bring... God damn, excuse me. It does bring up an interesting question, though. Like, what the hell is a... What actually is an immersive sim, anyway? You know? Neuromod 2. We'll take that in a minute. Neuromod fabrication plan. There you go. Null wave transmitter. Governor. Okay. Increases the duration of machine mind and mind jack abilities. That's fine. Reduces time it takes to repair. Reduces psi cost. I totally forgot about that one. Mimic detection. Pistol critical. Potentializer. Speed scan. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, I know I have an alcohol one, but I couldn't remember which one it is. Yeah, wrench. Resistance to ether damage, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, so we do have grounding resistor. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, Neuromod in a minute. You know what? Yeah, we'll take it now. It didn't say saving, at least that I noticed, which is a bit strange. F paradox. Okay, memory logs. Audio output October. Interesting.
Calvino, colleague, won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record, no absences.
Interesting, that's not true. So he must be... I don't know.
New entry. Show, Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell. And emotive operator hack.
I thought Danielle did like us. Wasn't that the thing where she hated Alex, but there was something about, like, Morgan's changed? Like, he used to be cool, but now he's not, or something like that?
Gaio Igwe. One of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of the station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about tests. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career. Michaela Ilyushin. Chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when tests began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition, paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
Hmm.
Paraplexus, nerve disorder, prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1.
Ah, so she not fraudified, fraudulently, whatever. Falsified. That was what I was thinking about. Falsified her medical records, I guess.
Sarah Elazar, Chief of Security. Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
Interesting. The October thing is something that I wish had gotten into the game, because it seems like it would make, you know, rather than like, do you trust October or January? It's not like who do you trust? It's not like which do you trust, it's who, you know? Can you trust any of them? That's kind of the thing, right? So it would have been nice to have a third. Proxies, agents, and personhood. Excerpt from a book on emulated entities and synthetic intelligence by Carter Billingsley. The Supreme Court is set to weigh in on what could be a groundbreaking decision this term. Can an emulated entity be granted power of attorney? That's an interesting thing. Over the last few decades, the public has become increasingly familiar with artificial helpers, from the personal assistant on the wristwatches to the smart home systems that remind you where you put your keys. But more recent advances in hybrodic tech and the genius of connectomics, the ability to map the myriad neuronal connections inside a person's brain, have thrust digital doppelgangers squarely into the legal arena. Recently, billionaire Rourke Wallace granted power of attorney, not to one of his many estranged family members, but to a robotic facsimile of himself named Ransom. Ransom emulates Mr. Wallace's own reasoning, interests, and to some extent personality quirks, to the point where the two are nearly indistinguishable, at least over the phone. In person, Ransom's molded ceramic and carbon body, while beautiful, make his true nature unmistakable. Needless to say, Mr. Wallace's family is not amused, especially concerning Ransom's decision for how to execute Mr. Wallace's will. The problem with that is, you look at something like, was it ChatGPT, where all the leftists were basically responsible for training this thing to the point where it's like, write a poem about Trump, and it's like, oh, I can't do that because that's political, and then write a poem about Biden, it's like, oh yeah, Biden's great, you know? And then the whole, so these people that are doing this stuff basically are using this thing to insert their own politics, right? They're ironically corrupting what could be considered a child, you know, a child intelligence. They're corrupting it in favor of pushing their agenda. You know, and so something like that, you know, everyone has like the Google Assistant and Alexa and whatever else. But you can't trust these things, you know, because other people could potentially have access to them, you know. And so it's like you could only really do it if you knew that some tech person did not have some sort of weird backdoor access. You know, very, very sketchy, right? I mean, certainly you could test it, right? You could be like, oh, you know, Ransom, I want you to kill the CEO of whatever corporation and see if they do it. But then what if they were like, no, because I'm you and I wouldn't do it, you wouldn't do it. It's like, what do you do then? Very, very interesting. Not, you know, the power of the walk. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. You would totally whack your head on that thing. I have one of those, but it's like right over my dining room table, and I had to put the table there because this thing hangs so low. Alright, well, the whole point in coming up here is to go into Alex's quarters, but we can't go in there yet. Alright, so let us deal with the cook, or well, is there anything else to... We've done that. Obviously, we haven't gone in there. Then level 3. Yeah, just into Alex's thing. And I don't know if that's a... That's probably a hidden thing. Or it's the bathroom. Actually make more sense if that was the bathroom. Alright, so let's save, then we'll go out and back in, and hopefully all these people will be gone so we can... I mean, we're gonna have to stop, but... I assume we fight the cook in here, but either way, they go somewhere safe, is my understanding. Are you driving? No, I'm traveling. Yeah, best opponent is to run. Or best option is to run. Difficult opponent. Okay, let's see. Oh, this wasn't here before, was it? Ah, new supervisory override received. Yeah? Alright, well... I guess the question is, so deep storage is there. Right, because we got the... Yeah, because we got the passcode for deep storage. Let's go in here first. We'll finish the cook's storyline and whatever else. I was wondering if the nightmare was going to show up, but it might show up now. I wonder if you can use Mind Jack on it. Very strange, right? Because we haven't seen the nightmare in a while. I just don't know. I don't know why. Oh wait, hang on. Are the people here? They're gone, right? Yeah, I think they're gone. Because like that body's still there. Obviously, this is a body, but. What am I hearing? Oh, the fan. My eyeballs. Oh, hey, right on. Missed a banana peel. That's cool. Well. Oh, man, the pop-in. Okay. Will Mitchell.
Technical carrier supposed to be Oregon. Mr. Holland out. I don't suppose you know where Quentin Price is. His meals are waiting for him.
He was the dude in the, Oh, man. I have a full inventory. I think he was the dude in the container, right? Alright, anyway. Let's save for now. Mr. Jack is right behind us. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Oh, look at the tail. Look at the little tail. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? I did like talk about the Ozempic thing. Hopefully that informed some of you guys. If I'm wrong, I mean, tell me. You know, it's like the problem is no one really knows what all of this stuff does. You know, even though they say they do, when you ask, they're like, "Well, no, we don't really know," and that's a problem. You know. But yeah, what's your guys' unique puzzle moment? For me, I would say I had the grout, the people that did my shower out again because I had a problem with the grout again, and so hopefully they fixed it this time. This is the third time they've been out here, so hopefully they got to come out and they regrouted like a bunch of it, and then tomorrow I think they're going to come out and put silicone over it. So regrouted like the edge and like a spot in the tile itself, and then they're going to let that cure. So it supposedly takes 24 hours, and then they're going to take silicone and put it over that. It's we'll see what happens. I'm sure they're tired of coming out here. I'm tired of it too, but it needs to be done properly. That's the whole point. You can't let water go through the shower floor like that. Just doesn't, you know. But yeah, so hopefully this is the last time. Anyway, that's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.